Welcome back to another episode of the I'm Just Sayin video podcast. I'm the CommonSensei, and I'm going to be your tour guide through this minefield of liberal ridiculousness, lies, deceit, and quite honestly, a lack of common sense. It's been a pretty crazy week as the Democrats try to push through agenda after agenda. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty fired up. We've got a lot to talk about during this particular episode. So, you know what? I've got my Black Rifle coffee. I'm fired up, ready to rock. Let's get it on. Now, from the category of, gee, what a shocker, I never saw that one coming, is this ridiculousness that the Democrats put out yesterday regarding the packing of the U.S. Supreme Court from 9 justices to 13 justices. Sounds like a great idea, right? The more justices, the better. Unfortunately, it's not a good idea. The Supreme Court of the United States went to 9 justices on April 10, 1869, and it's been that way ever since. It's been a pretty good number. In fact, most legislators and even most Supreme Court justices have said that 9 is the perfect number. 9 gave the Supreme Court the opportunity and the power to see as many cases and hear as many arguments as they could within any given year. Now, however, the Democrats want to change it to 13. Why do you think that is? It's not a coincidence. This is a power grab. This is a hostile takeover of the United States Supreme Court. Think I'm making this up? You think I'm being a little overdramatic and being a little bit of a conspiracy theorist? Think again. Look at it like this. If the Democratic liberals can stack the court, expand it to 13 justices with liberal justices, then it's not going to matter whether or not they violate the Constitution through their policies, because if you argue it, if anybody argues it in front of the Supreme Court, they'll lose, and the policy will stand. And the Constitution, as we know it, will no longer apply. The liberals will be able to put forth anything that they want to, take away any one of your rights that they want to. Don't think it's not going to happen. They're already trying it. Look at the COVID-19 pandemic. I understand we don't want people getting infected, but at the end of the day, you can't go to a restaurant. You got to wear a mask. You got to wear 6 masks. You got to wear 2 masks, maybe 3 masks. Dr. Fauci doesn't know. He hasn't known from the beginning. First it was don't wear a mask. Now it is wear a mask. Wear 14 masks. Don't be around people more than 6 feet, less than 6 feet. Well, maybe it's 3 feet. Mask mandate, no mask mandate. It's ridiculous. Fauci and the rest of these clowns couldn't punch their way out of a wet paper bag with a knife. I digress. Now, back on February 13th of 2016, during the Obama administration, Justice Antonin Scalia passed away, leaving the Supreme Court with 8 justices instead of 9. Now, at that time, Merrick Garland was nominated for the Supreme Court by then President Obama. He was never actually confirmed and didn't make it to the Supreme Court. But during that time, the liberals kept crying about how we need 9. We've got to have 9. We need to have 9. Why isn't it 9? It's always been 9. In fact, Senator Ed Markey out of Massachusetts even had a campaign that was #WeNeedNine. And a bunch of his liberal cronies jumped on the bandwagon with him. Check this out. Congressman Ken Buck out of Colorado actually flashed back to 2016 when he took a shot at Ed Markey. Now, Senator Ed Markey is a Democrat out of Massachusetts. Congressman Ken Buck says, I thought we only needed 9. There's your #WeNeedNine. Then old Chucky Schumer had to put his 2 cents worth in.
The Supreme Court handles, quote, the people's business, as President Reagan put it. Every day that goes by without a 9th justice is another day the Americans' people's business is not getting done.
Americans' people's business? He's reading it off a piece of paper and he still can't get it right. Then there was Senator Patty Murray out of Washington, another liberal. We need 9 justices serving on the highest court in the land. The American people deserve a fully functioning Supreme Court. #DoYourJob. Even the Senate Democrat official Twitter page decided to say, hey, we need 9 justices on the Supreme Court, as Senator Patrick Leahy says, well, yet another example of #SCOTUS not being able to function. So Obama's nominee Merrick Garland doesn't get confirmed, doesn't make it to the Supreme Court, and then the 2016 election happens. Donald Trump stuns the world, becomes the President of the United States, and sends Hillary Clinton packing as she cries herself to sleep when Donald Trump and the First Lady move into the White House. Then in April of 2017, Neil Gorsuch gets nominated to the Supreme Court and gets confirmed. Then fast forward to September 18th of 2020. It's just before the election, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Justice on the Supreme Court, passes away. Now, Justice Ginsburg was an absolute icon to the left, and her passing was very detrimental to their plans to institute their liberal socialistic agenda. In fact, the liberals said that Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dying wish was that her spot would remain vacant until after the election. They absolutely felt at that time that it should not be filled. Now, as the liberals cried on about Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dying wish and how it should be respected, what they forgot is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg was not a fan of packing the courts. Look at this.
Here's what RBG said. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the late Supreme Court Justice, if anything would make the court appear partisan, it would be that, she said. One side saying we're in power and we're going to enlarge the number of judges that we have so people will vote the way we want them to. So I'm not at all in favor of the solution to what I see as a temporary situation.
Where the hell is the left now? You know, they wanted to respect her opinion and respect her dying wish then, but now they don't want to respect her opinion when it comes to court packing. And why? Because it doesn't fit their narrative. In 1983, even creepy old Uncle Joe said it wasn't a good idea to pack the court. It's a boneheaded idea, he said. It's dangerous, he said. Now he's all about it. This guy's all about packing the Supreme Court when he can't even tie his shoes or even speak a coherent sentence for more than 3 or 4 words.
Today, Junior!
Now, as most of you already know, we live in a constitutional republic. If this court packing thing happens, we're going to live in a banana republic, and you can kiss the Constitution goodbye. President Biden has already said the Second Amendment is not absolute. Well, first of all, yes it is. Read the words, Joe. Shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed. Now, 2022 is right around the corner, and we've got elections coming up. We have the opportunity to take back control of our own destiny. We have the ability and we have the opportunity to stop this socialistic agenda. But the only way that we're going to do it is if we're united. See, the left wants to keep us divided. They want to divide us by gender. They want to divide us by red versus blue, white versus black, Hispanic versus black or white or Asian. Because a divided country is a country that can be ruled by tyranny. The only way that the republic survives, flourishes, and moves forward is if we, the people, get involved and start making these politicians work for us the way that it was intended. That's it for this episode. Appreciate you tuning in. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button down there and also the notification button so that you'll know when I'm posting new content. I'm the CommonSensei, and thanks for tuning in to I'm Just Sayin. We'll see you next time.